Good afternoon to our RUSD school community. The University of Washington's Department of Global Health has analyzed school openings in many countries around the world during this time of COVID pandemic. So far, countries that reopened schools after reducing infection levels and imposed requirements like physical distancing and limits on class sizes have not seen a surge in coronavirus cases. This is good news for us here in Riverside, California, because our county has just started to see a decline of cases. And this may lead us to the path back to in-school attendance for some of our families. We know that some of our students are struggling with online learning. Though everyone here at RUSD has been trying their best, we recognize the need for some of our students to return to an in-school model. Thank you for sticking with us. We are all traveling this road together for the very first time without a roadmap. May the days and weeks ahead of us be smoother, and may we all take precautions so that we don't have to turn around in midterm. Today, you will hear from our superintendent, Dr. David Hanson, and our assistant superintendent, Mr. Tim Walker, about some of the measurements which will guide our next steps.
Thank you, President Allavie. Certainly the start of this school year has definitely been a challenge unlike any other. And yet I am so pleased. The diligence and hard work I have seen from students, teachers, and all staff to do their very best in our virtual teaching and learning environment has been impressive to witness. And the stories that I've heard or the many conversations I've had with students, families, and staff members have been informative and inspiring. And I am so thankful. I want to share that RUSD is working diligently to prepare for the next steps in the reopening of our schools to in-person instruction and other activities. Many of our Opening of Schools task force members continue to work on the details and procedures for moving into phase 2 and phase 3, ensuring that our students and employees are safe at every school and workplace upon return. We continue to monitor health and safety guidelines and to take the lead from the Riverside County Department of Public Health, who I am very grateful for in their efforts to guide us as we return to a more normal way of living. At this time, Assistant Superintendent Tim Walker will provide specific details on our reopening process and guidance from our health officials.
Thank you, Dr. Hanson. On Tuesday, September 22nd, the Public Health Director, Dr. Cameron Kaiser, announced that the County of Riverside moved from the purple or widespread tier to the red or substantial tier on the state framework that reports the level of community disease transmission of the COVID-19 coronavirus by county. With the move to the red tier, the county must now maintain the levels of the tier for a period of 2 weeks or 14 days before Dr. Kaiser will allow schools to begin to implement their plan for the return to in-person attendance. The target for the meeting of the required 14 days on the red tier is October the 6th. Once that day arrives and Dr. Kaiser announces the schools may reopen, the Riverside Unified School District will shortly thereafter communicate with parents and the community, identify the date or dates that students will be returning to in-person attendance, and share the plan for safe return of students and staff to the campuses of RUSD. In the event that there is a spike in either of the variables that are monitored by the state, the Riverside County records numbers that are consistent with purple or widespread tier, then we would need to return and remain closed to in-person attendance until such time as we once again maintain numbers within the red or substantial tier for a period of 14 days. We have seen this happen in a few of our neighboring counties and have learned that because of this pandemic, information can change rapidly. We will continue to monitor the numbers closely and are constantly in contact with the Riverside County Department of Public Health. As a school district, we are committed to keeping you informed and will communicate with you often. At this time, we are hopeful that the current numbers will remain stable, and we are pleased that the students who are enrolled through the in-person model will begin the transition to in-person attendance at school sites in the near future. Back to you, President Allavie.
Thank you, Mr. Walker and Dr. Hanson. As we move closer to our schools for the in-person instruction, I want you to know that the Board of Education has asked staff to provide an update at our October 6th school board meeting, as well as our October 20th board meeting. Please tune in to both of these meetings to learn the latest information on the reopening of our schools for in-person instruction and the timing of when this may occur. In addition, the school board has asked staff to provide 2 community updates during the month of October to keep our students, families, and employees informed. We want to be sure you are informed and have plenty of time to prepare. Thank you for your support and trust in RUSD.